Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're grappling with some significant news, the passing of Terry Gene Bollea, who, well, everyone knew as Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, passed away July 24th, 2025 at 71.
A huge figure.
Huge. And our mission today really is to try and unravel this complex legacy, the immortal icon versus the flawed man.
Quite the contradiction, isn't it?
Absolutely, because his impact, you can't overstate it. He fundamentally changed wrestling into this global entertainment machine.
A behemoth, yeah.
Yeah.
Merchandise, stadiums, the whole deal.
So let's start by unpacking how his early life kind of shaped the icon we all knew.
It's fascinating, right? Because that physique, that stage presence, it actually came from some pretty deep childhood insecurities.
Yeah, I read he was bullied. And at 12, he weighed nearly 200 pounds and wouldn't even take his shirt off at the beach.
Exactly. And people forget he spent, a decade honing that stage presence? Playing bass in a rock band, Ruckus?
And then the switch to wrestling, that wasn't easy either, was it? That story about the trainer Hiro Matsuda.
Oh, yeah. Deliberately breaking his leg. A real, test of toughness. He came back, though.
Incredible. And the name Hulk. Just a casual comparison to Lou Ferrigno.
Pretty much. From just observing him next to Ferrigno on a talk show, apparently.
Yeah.
Simple as that sometimes.
Wow. Okay, so here's something maybe less known. His first WWF run, 1979 to 81. He was a bad guy.
He was. A villain. And he body slammed Andre the Giant back then, too, at Shea Stadium. Big outdoor show.
But then came Rocky III. He took that role, Thunderlips.
Against Vince McMahon Sr.'s wishes.
Right, and that got him fired from the WWF.
Yeah, but ironically, that Rocky role, it made him a huge babyface, a good guy in the public eye.
So the AWA, the other big promotion then, they had to turn him hero.
Exactly. And that's really where Hulkamania, the phenomenon, started. The shirt ripping, the interviews with Mean Gene.
Mean Gene, classic.
But the AWA owner, Vern Gagne, he never gave Hogan the belt. Saw him as just a bodybuilder, not a real shooter.
And that's widely seen as just a massive mistake, right? Oh, absolutely. Probably the biggest strategic blunder in wrestling history. It basically opened the door for Vince McMahon Jr. to swoop in and build his national empire.
Which leads us back to the WWF in '84. Hogan returns. What was the spark then?
He beats the Iron Sheik for the title. Madison Square Garden, the place explodes.
And that's when Hulkamania truly went nuclear.
Yes. Say your prayers, take your vitamins, and believe in yourself. That whole mantra.
Driven by that MTV connection, too, the rock and wrestling thing with Cyndi Lauper.
Right, culminating in the first WrestleMania, but the peak, maybe WrestleMania 3rd?
Has to be. Hogan slamming Andre in front of, it reported 93,000 people?
The slam heard round the world. And their rematch on TV drew 33 million viewers. Just think about those numbers. Unbelievable reach.
But then things started to crack. The early 90s.
Steroids, the big federal trial.
And Hogan himself admitted under oath he used them for over a decade.
Yeah, they really tarnished the whole take your vitamins thing. It was a huge betrayal for a lot of fans.
How do you reconcile that, right? Your hero preaching vitamins but using steroids. And the character felt stale.
He did. He left the WWF, tried Hollywood again. Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny. Didn't quite work.
No. But then WCW happened.
WCW Bash at the Beach 96. The turn heard round the world.
Joining Hall and Nash. Becoming the third man.
Dropping the leg on Randy Savage. Forming the NWO. Just instantly reinvented himself as Hollywood Hogan. Amazing turnaround.
And the NWO, it was revolutionary. They dominated the Monday Night War for
83 straight weeks. Huge success. But like many things in wrestling, it got bloated, creatively messy.
Which led to the finger poke of doom, January 1999.
Yeah, Hogan just poking Kevin Nash to win the WCW title back.
That felt bad, really bad.
Oh, it's almost universally seen as the symbolic death knell for WCW. Lazy, self-serving, it just insulted the fans.
So WCW folds, he eventually goes back to WWE, the new name.
Yeah.
And even then, another twist.
WrestleMania X8 in Toronto, against The Rock. He's supposed to be the bad guy, Hollywood Hogan.
But the crowd cheers him. So loud, they had to turn him babyface again, practically overnight.
Incredible fan reaction. But the later years became more about Terry Bollea, the man. The reality show, Hogan Knows Best.
Yeah, lots of family drama played out publicly there.
And then the Gawker lawsuit. Financially, a win for him, but
it brought out that recording, the racist tirade.
Yeah, which led to his WWE exile for several years. A really dark moment seeing that side laid bare.
So you look back at Terry Hulk Hogan Bollea, it's just full of these intense contradictions.
Absolutely. The childhood hero, the steroid user, the family man on TV, the public family breakdown, the anti-racism messages earlier, then the racist comments. It's all there.
Yet you still have to acknowledge the impact. Modern wrestling, this global publicly traded giant.
It's built on the foundation Hogan laid. There's just no arguing that. Hulkamania was the rocket fuel.
So the final thought maybe is, can't really separate them, can you? The icon and the flawed man.
I don't think you can. They're two sides of the same coin. Terry Bollea's personal failings are, well, they're a significant part of the story, a cautionary tale even.
But the character, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan achieved a level of cultural impact that might genuinely be immortal. He wasn't just in pop culture for a while there in the 80s and 90s. For millions, he was pop culture. It's a legacy we'll be debating for a long, long time.